Hello everybody, hope everybody's doing great today. Appreciate those who will be watching this video. I hope you enjoy it. And today we're talking about Netflix's new movie called Mary. I have to admit, going into this movie, I was a little concerned. Going into this one, let's just say that Netflix has a checkered history. What's to say? Checkered history about making shows about historic figures. So I was a little concerned about that going into this. But after watching it, I have to say, for the most part, I think they did a very good job representing Mary in this movie. Of course, being Hollywood, you're trying to get as many people to watch the movie as you can. It takes a little bit of liberties here and there to make it. Gave this some little bit of some action scenes, which I enjoyed. They were very well done, and so, they had to expand, flesh out that story a little bit. In this movie, they made Mary's parents older people and that they were visited by angels telling them, oh, God's going to give you a child, he's going to give you a daughter, but in exchange for that, you have to send his daughter to the temple. I guess you could say, kind of like a nunnery, I guess in a way, but to the temple for her to serve in a temple for a period of time. I'm not very sure. Trying to remember my New Testament here. Pretty sure that's not in the New Testament. Then you have, like I said, at the end of the movie, you got a climactic scene where you got the king's people chasing Mary and Joseph out of Israel there. So we get a good old fashioned fight scene with fire going on, and it was very well shot. Good old action. I love some action in my movies. So it's not like verbatim of the New Testament. Like I said, they did take some liberties. But overall, I feel like they got Mary's character right. They got the miraculous pregnancy right. They didn't really show it, but I mean, they didn't show like the deed or anything, thank goodness. But I'm saying they got that right. It's been in the past. I think like in early 2000s, late 90s, there's some philosophy going out there that perhaps Mary was raped by some Roman soldiers, and it had some weird stuff going on about how she really got pregnant. And I was glad that they showed that it wasn't like that it was actually a miracle, that it was actually from God that she received her pregnancy. And I think they got her character very right. I know like I said, I think they got her character right from the Bible, for the New Testament. When you read it, there was some concern I was reading and like listening to some videos. People thought this was going to be like a pro-feminist type of thing. Just going to make her like a Mary Sue type of character. It's nothing like that. It's just a young woman who's experiencing all these events in her life. She's trying to deal with it. That she's going to be the mother of God's child. She's she's dealing with pressure from her own village, of people around her. They even put in some angels and some demons in this one. You got Satan tempting her to abort her child, so her life will be easier. You kind of can relate to today's world in that stance, where you have actresses saying how, to further the career, they had abortions, and stuff like that, so their lives will be easier. We see her facing these temptations as well in this movie. You got people threatening to kill her because she was pregnant and she wasn't really married yet. You do got a little bit of Joseph at first, being kind of hesitant, just like in the New Testament, but then accepting it. So everything you want to find in the New Testament is in here. Like I said, they did expand it. I think they did a really good job with the story. The executive producer, I don't know what I just said. Executive producer was Joel Osteen. I don't really like Joel Osteen that much, just because of stuff. But he is a big time preacher. So it's good to see that he was behind the scenes, helping the story along and keeping it faithful to the true story in the New Testament. I'm going to recommend this one. I liked it. The production was great. Cinematography was excellent. The action scenes, this is like a drama. And there's not a lot of fighting scenes and action scenes, but the parts that were in this was very well done. You got Anthony Hopkins does a very good job playing the King Herod, I believe. if I remember right, from the story and from the movie. Looking at my notes real quick. Yeah, so I will recommend this, especially if you're, we're getting the Christmas spirit here. We got get ready to celebrate Jesus' birthday here. What? Today's the 13th when I'm doing this. So, no, today's the 14th. I'm sorry, it's about 11 days. We're going to be celebrating his birthday. You want to get a little history here about Mary. Get a good story. Sorry, stuttering. Get a good story here about Mary. Yeah, maybe something you want to watch. It's very well done. Like I said, coming from Hollywood, they're trying to entertain us, right? That's what Hollywood does, to entertain us. And then they gave you some truth to this. You got that. Just don't get all your truth from this, of course. Read the New Testament if you really want to know the true story about Mary and everything that happened. Luke 2 is a good source to go to. But I was very entertained. Didn't think they disrespected the Christian faith at all. Didn't downgrade or disrespect Mary or Joseph. They both treated these characters with care, gave them both respect, and I think they justify them very well, and they were very well written and done. And so hopefully you enjoy this. If you've seen Mary, let me know in the comments what you think of it. Am I crazy? Was it a terrible movie? Did they get everything wrong? Or do you think I'm pretty accurate? You got some good truths in there. They expanded on stuff, kind of flesh out the story to make it more entertaining for us. So what do you think? Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Check my other videos out. Hopefully you'll see me in another one, and hopefully I can hear from you. Have a great day. Bye.